All right, YouTubers, it's me, Johnny. I'm here in Copan, Honduras, and I had a hell of a time getting here. I took all local transportation to get here. Now, for some reason, my back is hurt, so I'm just gonna make some videos right now and share with you what I'm drinking. Tonight, we're drinking the Barrena. It's the more premium beer here. It has kind of a creamy taste to it. I can see why they charge a premium price for it. It's really nice. I bet if I poured it in a glass, it would be probably a dark ale type beer. Anyhow, if you get over to Honduras, try some of the Barrena beer. It's really fantastic. So I don't know if you noticed this last week and the prior weeks in the United States and somewhat in Europe, the markets are starting to tumble. I'm not saying they're crashing or anything, but they're starting to take a tumble, and you're getting a lot of a noise in the media. And what the mainstream media seems to be plugging away is uh, dollar cost average, invest for the long term. And while they're probably doing that, they don't own any shares, so they probably don't have any they don't have anything on the line, so to speak. And kind of that's what their handlers tell them to say, so that's what they say, and a lot of them genuinely believe it. If you look at Warren Buffett's advice, he says invest in the S&P 500. And if you look at the S&P 500 in the US, in the United States since about the year 2000, or even 2007, 2008, and you invest for the long term, you'd be underwater. And if you factor in taxes, if you have any gains, and then you factor in inflation, there is no gain. So it's been a losing proposition for 15 years. So my general advice and opinion is sell whatever you have if it's share related. The only thing I would own is gold. Anyhow, one more thing. There's been two major investment banks. I think they're both in the States. I can't remember if the one was J.P. Morgan or not, but one of them was one of those high street banks, and they issued a kind of a warning, which is surprising because I have never seen that in my adult life where they say sell everything. And there's another investment bank that said the same thing. What I'm saying is that's very rare. I don't know why they would do that, but if they're telling their clients to sell, and if there's a few other insiders selling, that means if you don't sell now, you won't be able to sell because you're going to probably ride this all the way down. And with the mainstream media cheering on the stock market, people are going to keep buying the dips, and you're just going to ride this all the way down. And since we're going into recession in 2016, I think it could be 2017, but I'm pretty sure we'll be in recession in 2016. You're going to see the dollar continue to rally. You're going to see commodities continue to probably sell down a little bit, maybe 20% or less. You're going to see total weakness in the world economy. So people are going to rush to the exits, and what are they going to buy? The only thing they can buy if you're a multi-billionaire. If you're a hedge fund or a multi-billionaire and you don't want to move the market with your buying and selling, what's the currency you're going to buy? It's going to be the dollar. Now, I'm not saying the dollar is the best currency in the world, but it's the currency people are going to go for, and they probably will go to a limited extent into the yen, but I kind of doubt it. Excuse me, just hold on a second. Oh, that Bahrain is fantastic. Anyways, so I urge you to sell if you have anything in the market that's not gold related. You probably notice commodities are really in the toilet. I would be looking at copper and gold. Pardon me, copper and oil. They're really, really, really been hit hard. Excuse me. And that's telling you the economy is slowing down. And you probably don't even have to look at economic numbers. You can just see companies are starting to lay off, and they're talking about it, and they're getting rid of their more middle management employees. You can see that in the marketplace. They're starting to be replaced by software programmers and a little bit of outsourcing overseas, I imagine. But it's amazing that they can outsource these middle class manager type jobs to software programs. I'm talking like accounting, engineering, that kind of thing. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up, that as we see the economy go into recession, you're going to see the dollar not just continue to rally, but rally even more. So if you're looking to invest in third world or emerging market currencies, you'll get your opportunity. We're not there yet, but you'll get your opportunity. It's the same with the share markets. You're seeing emerging markets kind of plunge all over the place. It's just going to get worse. And don't believe the pundits. They don't have anything on the line for them. They're just saying what they're told to say. So please, I urge you, if you have any shares, hit the bid right now. This will be your last chance. Well, you'll get more chances, but most of you won't sell. And keep in mind the dollar is going to just keep remaining strong. But eventually that dollar strength will end. I would imagine in about two and a half years from now, the world economy will pull out of the toilet, pull out of the recession, depression, whatever people want to call it. We'll pull out of that. We'll start rallying around the world, and that's when you'll see the dollar really hit the toilet. That's when you really see gold and silver take off, and a lot of these emerging market currencies that are getting thrown into the gutter, so to speak. So I just want to just mention that if you have any financial assets, you should probably sell now. Even if you got to pay your taxes, just pay your taxes, because there's just no way around it. Put your money in a taxable account that you control, that you have complete control over. Better yet, put some of that capital offshore where you can get a nice US dollar account and ride out the storm. Put it in a banking system that's going to be less vulnerable to the oncoming government regulations and taxes. So that's what I would do. Anyhow, this is Johnny. If you want to see anything more about like what I'm talking about, just head on over to johnnyfrom.com. It's not really a financial website. It's really just what I'm doing, where I'm traveling. Like I said, I'm in Copan right now. So have a good night. Thanks.